Hello friends, welcome to the class of mathematics. In previous lecture, we just discussed about the rational number, their definition, the concept, the set, the number starting from natural to whole to integer to rational and real number. Okay, so in this lecture, we just discussed about the decimal representation of rational number. So we just know that rational number is expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. So in last lecture we discussed why q is not equal to 0, or division of 0 is not possible, or it is not exist. So for example, 5 by 6 is a rational number where p is 5, q is 6. So we just express 5 by 6 in the form of decimal number. So how it convert? It is a simple division. We just learn that division in, I think, in 4th or 5th standard. Okay. So I just divide 5 by 6. Okay. It's simple division. तुम्हाला असं वाटत असेल की आपण तिसरी आणि चौथीत आहोत, but we just convert p by q in the form of decimal. Okay, so divide 5 by 6. So there is a existence, so it is 0 point. I just have 0, 5, we just take 0. Okay, so divide 50 by 6. So just have a table. तुम्ही मराठीत म्हणा, तुम्हाला जे लँग्वेज मध्ये पाहिजे असेल त्या लँग्वेज म्हणा. सो इट्स व्हेरी सिंपल वन. सो 6 6 37 6 43 6 8 43. So it is 8. Here is 48. 50 minus 48 we get 2. Again taking 0. So divide 20 by 6. So 6 3s are 18. Again the remainder is 2. Again take 0. Again 6 3s are 18. We just subtract it. The remainder is 0. Again and again. Now what happens here? The remainder is continuously have the same form, that is 2, and your quotient should be 0.8333 and so on. Okay, so 5 by 6 is equal to 0.8333 and so on. So we just remember our definition of rational number. It is a non-terminating and recurring number. So which number is recurring? 3 is repeated again and again. So that 3 is repeat again and again. So 3 is your recurring number, and it is denoted by 0.83 bar. When I write the bar of a number, it indicates that that number is definite infinite number of times. Or sometimes it is also written as 0.83 dot. So when I place a dot on number, it means that that number is repeated again and again. That means we just express 5 by 6 in the form of 0.83 bar or 0.83 dot. Okay. So some numbers which are not rational or which are not represented in the form of non-terminating and recurring. So what they are called as? So they are called as irrational number. So what is the meaning of irrational number? When the numbers are represented in the form of non-terminating and non-recurring. For example, I just write 0.83, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 5 and so on. Now look here, there is no continuous repetition of number. So in previous problem, we just know 5 by 6 in the form of decimal. That means here is 0.8333 and so on. Now compare this number. This is non-terminating and recurring. Which number is recurring? That 3. And in this way, there is no recurring number. This is not terminating, obviously. So there is no stop of that number. They are non-terminating. But numbers are called as irrational number. So one more definition of irrational number is there. I just compare with the rational number. For example, root 16. What is value of root 16? It is 4. 4 is a rational number. So what is 16? 16 is a perfect square number. The square of 4 is 16. That means 16 is a perfect square number. So there is one more definition of rational number is that square root of perfect square numbers are called as rational number. So I just go with the irrational number, root 2. This is irrational. So how I define it? So it is a square root of non-perfect square numbers are called as irrational number. So root 3 is irrational number, root 5 is irrational number, root 6 is also irrational number. So root 2, root 3, root 5. So these numbers which are under square root are non-perfect square numbers. So we just define as non-perfect square numbers are called as irrational number. Now we just represent root 2 on number 9. Okay. So now we just represent root 2 on number 9. We just plot or we just show root 2 on number 9. So there is a number line I just draw on the board. Here is 0, 1, 2, 3. The positive numbers are towards the right side. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Negative numbers are towards the left side. So I just represent root 2. Now what I just do it? I just take this 0 to 1 as 1 unit. What unit is what? It may be a meter, it may be a centimeter, it may be a kilometer. So it is 1 unit. I just write 1 unit. Okay. Now I just take this same unit on this 1. So this way I just take the same unit number. So that 0 to 1 I just represent as O. That point represent as A, and this point represent as B, and I just join OB. Now I get the right angle triangle. Here is OA is equal to OB. I just write OA is equal to OB is equal to 1 unit. Okay. So there is a right angle. I want to find the length of OB. So OB is a hypotenuse. So by using Pythagoras theorem, I just find OB. So what the Pythagoras theorem says? The hypotenuse square is equal to sum of square of remaining side. So which is hypotenuse? OB square is equal to sum of square of remaining side. It means that here is OA square plus OB square. OA square plus OB square. So the length of OA is 1 unit. So it is 1 square plus 1 square. What is 1 square? It is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So OB square is equal to 2. So I just write here OB square is equal to 2. I want to find the OB. So taking a square root from both sides. So square root of OB square is OB and square root of 2 is root 2. So what the length of OB here is root 2. Now I get the length of OB which is root 2. So I just plot that root 2. I just take the compass, have the equal of your pencil with that pointer and take the distance OB. So now this distance is root 2 because I find the value of OB. Now look here. So this is OB. OB is root 2. I just have the charm here. So what I get that point, that is your distance root 2. So that point indicate root 2. So this is the perfect point of root 2 by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So in such a way that we just plot root 3, root 5 and so on. So I just explain here. If I want to find the root 3, so take this. This is your distance root 2. I just have the same unit length here. I just join here by O. Take the point then OC is equal to root 3. Okay, and if you plot this one, take a point here, and now this one, this is your root. Okay, in this way we just find the root 2, root 3 and plot on the number line. Okay, so thank you.